Hey everyone! It's so nice to see everyone. Let's see, let me just send out this notification really quick on Twitter. Let me do that really fast here. And I'll run through a few things to talk about. Let's see here. Okay. And okay. So let me hop back over. There's so much going on, right? With price, so much going on. This has been, well, we are still really very much in, we're 19.2% up, 51 cents. And it still is looking strong. Ethereum is really looking strong too. It is kissing 600. BTC is hanging in there. It's up, but not nearly as much as XRP. Yeah, so this is just really fun, isn't it? It was just like old days for me too. I was hanging out in the Cobb stream. Alex has been going at it for a very long time. He even had to order out for Denny's, I think, is what he got in a delivery, which is really funny. I think he'd been going through the entire evening waiting for it to hit 50 cents, and XRP has indeed hit 50 cents. And it's really funny, you know, now that we have this really good price action, many people are coming back into the space. I saw a video from Oz Crypto, who is down under, and I was so happy to see him and enjoyed his video today for sure. And Modern Investor is starting to talk about XRP again. he went for a while where he was not talking about XRP. So, oh, thank you so much. Oh, my favorite guy. It's so nice of you to do that. I really appreciate it. You have been one of the most loyal people in my comment section for my YouTube channel. It's just been fantastic to have you there all the way through the roughest times we have been through with XRP. So I think everybody deserves to have a little bit of fun right now. It's very important, I think. And you know, I want to point out this is the third day in a row that the liquidity index for the ODL corridor that's live with Mexico in using the exchange BITSO is up again. I mean, we're starting to see this incredible return of on-demand liquidity again. That's really, really great. And if you haven't seen, boy, you need to know that the Nano Ledger, the Ledger Nano is 40% off. They've got a special. That is a Black Friday special. So if it is something you've been wanting to do but didn't do it, this is a really good time to do it. And Flare, wow, Flare is really with a lot of announcements in the last couple of days with exchanges that are coming on, and almost every major exchange out of South Korea is going to support that Spark token, which, by the way, when you do get set up to claim the, when you get the drop for the token, you have until June 11th before you have to do anything. You actually have that period of time to actually make your Spark claim. So it's just be sure that you are set up by the 11th of December or the 12th, depending on where you are. Thank you so much, Rusty Raven. Thank you so much, Douglas Britton. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, well, thank you so much. It's been super fun in the last couple of days to watch this price action. I think this is really going to be a run like no other. And William Feynman, he said that XRP has had more accounts open in the last 24 hours than in the past 18 months. That is incredible. And Brad Garlinghouse is giving everyone a warning, and I think it's a warning to really heed, and that is there's going to be scammers. Whenever we have a pump and we've got these types of exuberance and price action, the people who come in to try to take your crypto are going to be many. So just be careful out there. Yeah, thank you, Martini 1967. Do you drink gin or vodka? That's what I'm wondering. Do I think that Flare will drive the price of XRP? I actually think some of this action that we have and probably will continue to have all the way up until December 11th, 12th. And the reason why I say 11th, 12th, because if you're in California, it's December 11th. And if you are in London, it's December 12th. So depending on where you are, I think we're going to see this action. I think there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons why we're seeing this price action. And I think that Flare, yes, is part of that. And also, I think that the spike in the ODL is definitely something that I suspect is having a positive effect. I mean, it's not just, oh, thank you so much. Yeah, Bernsey, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Well, you're so nice of you to pop in and give a super chat like that. That's really nice. So we've got something going on in ODL. That's for sure. And I'm not exactly understanding, but I think we will find out soon where that action is coming from. I think somebody in addition to the ODL users that we know of, somebody has come online and I think is pumping a fair amount of liquidity through that channel, the Philippines, the Euro, and through the Mexican corridor. And then I noticed that Cryptic Poet was retweeted by Mr. Kitao's Twitter account. That's kind of cool. So Cryptic Poet, yeah, I think the fact that you are highlighting the price movement, that makes Mr. Kitao really happy. Thank you so much there, Elda. I really, really appreciate it. It's the cutest dancing. What is it? What is it? A dancing, I don't know what it is, actually. Yeah, and so wonderful to see everybody in here. Yeah, thanks, Dan Papa. I really appreciate that too. So how is everybody feeling? Everyone feeling pretty good? You should be feeling pretty good because this is, when you look at the, let me just look at my, when you look at the percentages, okay, now XRP is 52 cents up 21.71% in the last 24 hours. And BTC is just really hanging in sideways. A 2% gain at 18,500. Ethereum just went over 600. That is wonderful for Ethereum. I'm really happy to see that. And we have totally, hey, digital nomad investor, hello to you. I'm so happy to, Nicholas, thank you so much. You know what, I'm really happy to see that we are able to move so freely, not being tied to the hip of BTC. This happened in the last big bull run where we saw this kind of price action, where XRP just started to make its run on its own, pretty much showing everybody who's boss. And the interesting thing is that when I still go through some of these aggregated news sites like the Crypto Panic, they are still focusing, 90% of the news is still focusing on BTC, and I think it's just probably just it's killing them because they just can't fathom that XRP is moving like it is. And I think everybody who is in this community always knew that this was going to be the day. Thank you so much, Iroha. Thank you so much. And Seth, thank you so much. We've had zero doubt, right? Even though I think there are some days that we woke up in the last 2 years where we really wondered, is it really possible that this digital asset is going to do anything? But we are finally seeing, not only are we seeing that utility, but I think another factor that is driving this price right now is the institutional investors. That was not the case in, oh, thank you so much again, Dempop. Thank you so much. What if those are such fun stickers. It's flying with a red cape. I love it. So we didn't have the institutional investors in here last run. We didn't. It was purely retail investors that were speculating. This is a completely different run. And also, I do believe, oh, Philippe, merci, Philippe, bonjour. I don't think that this is going to be a kind of run where we pump and we dump. And the reason why is because these institutional investors are in for the long haul. This is a different kind of beast that is holding the cryptocurrency. This is not get rich quick mentality. This is a different animal altogether this time. So we've got the institutional investors that have come in. That was confirmed also by Mr. Garlinghouse. And we have, of course, people who are preparing for the FlareNetworks Spark token. That is going to be really interesting, I think. And there's just so many more on-ramps and so many more places that we can easily buy. And then, of course, we have PayPal. I mean, I don't need to tell you. Everyone knows, I'm sure, who's in this particular stream knows what is happening. And it is really, if you're new to the space, and when I mean new, if you are have you just been around for maybe 6 months or so, this is completely a different space than it was in 2017, 2018. Yeah, just think. Yep, and I see that. So I'm going to pay attention to the chat. I think I got everything out that I wanted to say. I'm just really happy that all of the exchanges, all the major exchanges in South Korea are jumping in on the Flare network. That is fantastic. Yep, the Ledger Nano, I covered that. Bank of America, officially on the Ripple website now as a logo. That is a wonderful thing. Yeah, and I was in Alex, the stream that he was having. It was just like the good old days. I don't know if anyone remembers, but I sure remember when he jumped on his bed. So he flew across the room and flew onto his bed. That memory will never leave me. I think I requested that he do it again, but he wasn't really paying attention to the chat. Yeah, it's nice to see Alex back in for these long streams. I think he was, I don't know, I mean, it was like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and he had been streaming for I don't know how many hours. I mean, a lot of hours, and it was really fun to be with him uh, when XRP finally went over 50 cents. So we're at 52.2. Yep. Okay. And yeah, okay. I just keep checking. It's looking good. You know, people who own Cardano, ADA, I think they're very, very happy too. They have a really nice gain going on. Hello from the Netherlands. Well, hello from Tokyo. Yeah, Japan just had a baby panda born yesterday. A little baby boy. Second time this giant panda has had a baby. Oh, thank you so much, Shane. Wow, Shane, really nice. You have really been around a long time as well. I will keep it up. Thank you so much. You know, in regards to my channel, I'm going to be able to see if there is any change on YouTube's side, uh, either the 2nd or 3rd of December. I should learn to see if that malicious bot is gone, and I have my fingers crossed that I can get back to my old monetization on the channel. That's just been terrible. It's been 2 months. It's just been terrible. New space sounds like space we are creating. The 2 trillion from Healthcare USA. Want to know more? I think, James, I think you are you, I think you're in the channel that shouldn't be doing that kind of promotion. Hey, XRP cheese, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't want to live stream while Alex was live streaming. I really had plans to do it like 2 hours ago, but I didn't want to stream on top of him, and I thought that would be a little rude because he's been someone who has been, yeah, I'd love to do a joint stream with him. Dan Pop, thank you. He's been, the live streaming guy with price action for years. So I just didn't want to stream on top of him. And as soon as he ended his stream, I decided, okay, I'm going to hop on and just kind of celebrate with everybody. Hello, Michelle XRP. Fun stuff. Wow. Thank you so much. You are the best. This is just, it's super, super fun too as a community. I don't know about you, but I think Cobb's still live though? Oh no, I don't think so. I don't think he is. Is he still live? I don't think so. He said goodbye to everyone. Maybe he just, hey, blockchain monkeys. Maybe he was just saying goodbye and just going to let the price chart show. But I definitely heard him say goodbye. So I think he's probably catching some sleep because I think he's been up all night long. Yeah, he took a break. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to be on long. I just want to finally just say hey to everybody. Yes, blockchain monkeys. It's time to play your song, right? That is for sure. Digital nomad investor. So nice to see you. Crypto delivery. So many great faces in terms of your handles. That is so fun to see. Yeah, thank you, David. I really appreciate it. Those stickers, by the way, yeah, kisses back to you. Those stickers they have are too cute. So what do you think, everyone? Are we really going to just keep going here? Yeah, let's go. That's for sure. I have a feeling because we have totally uncorrelated from XRP, I think, thank you so much, Matt. I think that some amazing price action is totally possible here. Yeah, Axel, wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much. I just can't say thanks enough, because this has been, well, this has been a rough 2 months for me with my YouTube channel, but it's also, I think everybody deserves a little celebration, because we've had a long 2 years waiting for this kind of price action. I'm really happy when everybody too who got in when XRP was close to its all-time high. I'm really, really going to celebrate when we exceed that all-time high, and then I know that everybody I'm talking to, and I mean everybody that I'm talking to, is in the green. That's going to be a day really worth celebrating, because I know if you didn't cost average in, you still might be underwater a little bit. But I think hang on, because this is going to be a run like no other. This is going to be a very strong run. Yeah, we've got so many more use cases for XRP than we had in 2017, 2018. And those use cases are really being, put into place. I mean, it's just so wonderful to, and I think the Ripple team and the people who have been there, oh, thank you so much for the tips. I just really appreciate that, Tiago Pinto. That's so sweet. Think about the people on the Ripple team that have been there since 2012, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, and how they have been working so hard on this vision. And when they start to see now that the asset is being used and utilized to solve real problems, way past its proof of concept stage and way beyond the test phases that it had. It's really, with signed contracts now and customers that are moving real money in a way that is saving so many people who shouldn't be taken advantage of, that need to move money across borders. It's just really, this is one of the best projects out there, because it is helping so many people in the world. Yeah, and it's going to continue to do that too. In the gaming industry, Notorious, hey, Notorious. It's going to just be one of those utilities that I think will reach into many different sectors and provide real value. And this is just the beginning, everyone. This is just the beginning. The future is so bright with XRP. It's amazing. Really, it is. So I think, yeah, I just want, what's the live fluff? Well, I guess the fluff was, I was going to tell you about the little baby panda that was born yesterday. Oh, XRP2, thank you. And he's just so cute. And yeah, well, I was going to tell you that this is the second baby that was born from this mother, and they have a successful breeding program. There's a lot of pandas actually that are successfully having their babies, and China gives the pandas like on loan to a lot of countries around the world to create these breeding programs to help the breed, with their, so they're not endangered. And it's working here in Japan. They have a lot of good ones. Hello there, Dakota Shipley. And wow, I don't know what, there's so much fun stuff in the chat room that, hey, where's the Oak Man? I don't know if he is here, but if he is, maybe what is it, the moth? There's the Mothman too that comes when he's out on his late night streams. Those are really funny. I think it's the Mothman. Yeah, hello, Bone I'm really happy to see you. I'm happy to see everybody. And the community is, well, it's a real community. You know, I think people don't understand that when you go through a couple of years of some really tough times, it gets everybody quite supportive of each other, and it really is a real community. Yeah, yeah. The I'm just reading the chat. Sorry, I'm not very good at doing two things at once. I watch, you know, I watch so many people, but the one person who's really expert. Oh, really? XRP 53? Really, really, really? You know who's really good at that is Ivan on tech. 54, 54. Oh my gosh, everyone. I have 54, 54.2, 26.35% up. Holy cow. It's just unbelievable. Thank you. Thank you, CR Hayes. Unbelievable. I don't know where it's going to stop. I have no idea. I this is so fun, right? This is really savor this moment because we don't go up forever. You know, there's going to be a time where it will take a breather. Hey, Craig, how are you? Yeah, maybe it is good luck. I'd like to think it was good luck. Almost 55 cents. Well, I can't watch the chat and watch the price at once, so everyone's going to have to keep me updated. I don't know how far this one is going to go on its run before it takes a breather. And when it does take its breath, it'll probably move sideways for a little bit of time and consolidate, and maybe even come down where people are taking profit. That's to be expected. So don't panic when you see that. I think this run is going to be here for a while. And the reason why is because mainly this is being driven on the most part by some good old FOMO, but there is institutional investors in the space in this run, and they are not the pump and dump kind of investors. So we're going to see a little bit more staying power from the people who are in here in this space. What I really want to see, hello, Lubbock, Texas. Yeah, nice to see you from Texas. I really want to see us reach this, you know, $1 trillion market cap. I'm personally, yeah, don't be greedy. That's right, James Manfield. That is one of my, I do give advice, and the 3 bits of advice I give is don't be afraid to take profit. Don't be greedy. And of course, in this space, you must be a little skeptical because there are lots of agendas in this space. And so don't believe everything you read or hear, and do your own research. So that has been my advice since day one. And even gave that to Hodor when Hodor did one of his blogs back in 2000 when did I do that with him? Before he went to work on his project. So it was sometime in early 2018. Wow, thank you so much, Darwin Lim. I just love these animated stickers. It's super, super fun. So, I want to take a look. You know, did I tell you in the last video I did, Mr. Kitao's old boss, who 20 years ago, he worked for SoftBank, and he is the wealthiest man in Japan. He bought millions of dollars in Bitcoin, but he found that watching the price was so distractive, he sold. And I think he sold at a loss, according to the Business Insider article that was written yesterday, because he couldn't stop looking at the price. And I think when we have price action like this, I feel the same way. I just want to. Okay, so 53.6. So we are doing a very, very nice job. So, wow, thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate it. So, what's everybody? You're probably in many parts of the world. If you're on the West Coast, you're just waking up, right? And the SBI FX coin, have they started their test? Absolutely, they have. I keep checking for more details and updates, but that is not something. And that even might be some of the uh, that even could be contributing to the price. I think if you add everything up together, that's why this particular bull run is going to be different than the last one, because we have so much more utility. And yeah, the FX coin is doing their testing right now. So, oh boy, if I'm telling you what, if that is successful, and I don't see why it wouldn't be successful, that is going to be an unbelievable use case that will provide savings for people who are doing that current swap right now with the foreign exchange. Like the MUFJ, the biggest bank here in Japan, they will batch their exchange. They batch it so that they don't have these um, high fees all the time. If they batch their swaps, they can save on their remittances. Well, XRP Ledger, and using XRP, it is perfect for those low volume, or the low value, high volume transactions. So you don't have to batch those swaps. So just think of the potential business if Mr. Kitao proves this out to be something that works. And of course it's going to work. Why wouldn't it work? So I think, holy cow, that use case in itself is tapping into a trillion, like $6 trillion space. It's mind-blowing, really mind-blowing. So yeah, Ripple Flare news. Well, I did talk a little bit about it. Flare Network, just so you know, is getting a rush of exchanges coming in saying that they are going to support. And hey, Ripple Rich, good to see you. And they are now going to be supported by almost all the major exchanges in South Korea. And remember that there's that cat with the, that is just the best. That's the best one for me for sure. Yeah, Maestro, that is just really, really good. I love it. When you get your token, if you are set up to get that token, you don't have to claim your Spark till June 11th. So you've got time. So get yourself set up if you want before the 11th of December. And then once that token is distributed, you have all the way till June 11th to actually make that claim. So you won't be rushed. You will really understand what's involved to do it. And just remember, if you do it, yeah, great Zinfin interview. Thank you so much. Atul was such a great guy. So good. But if you do participate in this Spark token, realize that you are really contributing to the liquidity of XRP. You're enhancing that liquidity. And liquidity is one of the things that this digital asset needs. Every digital asset needs. Even Zinfin, when I did the interview with the CEO, Atul, he said that getting on Bitfinex was going to help him increase and improve his liquidity for that XDC token. And it's one of his priorities. If you're going to use these tokens, in the transfer across borders with money, it has to be liquid. So yeah, you are doing your part if you are going to participate with the Spark token. Oh, look at that. Hi from India. Hello, India. Boy, I hope the regulations really come your way in India, because there are so many people who would love to participate in the crypto space much more than they are doing. Cliff Davis, hello. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just really fun. I am the man. You know, you are the man, and you are set up to claim your spark. Good. And can I move my XRP elsewhere, or do I have to leave it on my ledger? Well, it's totally up to you. I mean, you can set it up if you want to, do it on an exchange. If you want to use Weetsy Wins Sum app, if you want to, yeah, those, those choices there. What I'm going to do is, I think there's been a lot of people doing videos on the steps that are needed, and there's a way to double check it to see that you are set up properly. And so I think I'm going to put that in the next video that I do. Any news on CB Coinbase? Oh, I don't count on Coinbase at all. I could be wrong. Hello, Greece. I could be wrong, but I don't count them or count on them at all. Not at all. If anybody would surprise me if they don't come on would be, well, there's a couple. I would be surprised if SBI VC Trade doesn't do it. And I'd also be surprised if Binance US doesn't do it. Those two would really surprise me. Any idea of an exchange of wallet which is in honor of the Spark Utility fork requiring KYC? I didn't quite understand that question. Sorry, and it's gone. I can't read it again. Hello, Australia. Yeah, I was just telling everyone in the beginning of this stream that Oz Crypto from Australia did a video for the first time in a very long time. I was so happy to see him back in the space again. Did I hear anything about XRP? I cannot keep up with this. Konnichiwa from another Australia. Thank you so much for the $10. Terry, I think it was. I really appreciate it. And Nelson Diaz, thank you. I really just think everyone is so generous. I really, really appreciate that. Well, okay, so let me just look at price really quick, okay? I can't help it. 54.955. Woohoo! 55, everybody. 55. 55. Oh, wow. I got goosebumps. Yeah. Unbelievable. Wow. Yeah, this is just so exciting. Yes, Craig, it is definitely looking like we are in a moon position. When champagne, Eddie? I will tell you when champagne. I'm going to do that special Perrier Jouet pink sparkle when I hear that Japan is live with ODL. I mean, this definitely calls for some sort of sparkle, but I'm really going to go all out with that. It's the first pink champagne that came from France. It's Perrier Jouet. I'm doing that when we get the confirmation. William May, thank you so much. When we get the confirmation that Japan is live with ODL. That's been my promise to everybody. Now, what would be good right now? Maybe just a really nice, simple, because we don't want to go crazy, right? We don't want to go crazy yet. So maybe a glass of Chandon from California would be nice, because I'm really knowing you remember when, well, who was it? Dilip Rao, right? From Ripple told everybody to cool their jets. Well, we have to remember not to get too crazy, although it is pretty fun. I think we can definitely have a little bit of fun. But remember, there are some people who are still waiting to get into the green because they bought at the high, the all-time high range. Do I have any fluff on Japanese tea? Yeah, I have lots of fluff on Japanese tea. You know, there are, yeah, okay. I promise to do Japanese tea fluff on the next video for you. And I want to show everyone the picture of that cute little baby panda that was born yesterday. So yeah, let's go crazy. Wow, I want to go crazy. I don't have a bed in this particular room that I can jump on like, like, like Alex did. Oh, that was so fun. But when we reach our all-time high, and again, I'm going to say it, and we can confidently say that everybody in this space is now in the green and not underwater, that is when we can all go crazy. So until then, we have some fun, and we still have to keep in, we have to be aware that a lot of people, were buying in at those, high $2 and mid-range $3 back in 2018. So we want to really be aware of that. And I'm as a content creator and a person who is talking to you through good times and in bad, I don't ever forget that. And I don't know. Hey, Tom Custer, nice to see you. Interesting necklace. Yeah, it is, isn't it? This is heron again. And I talk about this line called heron often because it's a ceramic ware out of Eastern Europe, and it's hand painted. And yeah, it's an interesting one. It really is an interesting one. He's hanging there. Yeah. Yeah, enjoy the fire. One of the other, I was going to do a fluff on fire ramen. There is a ramen shop that is starting to go global now with its locations, but they actually serve their ramen with huge flame. It's kind of entertainment also, but it is kind of fun. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, this is good because the price is on fire. I can do some fluff that talks about this fire ramen. Let's see, YouTube, stop messing. Yeah, well, my YouTube channel, I will tell everybody what's up. I will know if I am back monetized again. I should know by the 2nd or 3rd of December. Yeah, fire ramen. It's really, really good. Hello, Korea. How is South Korea? I'm watching a South Korean drama right now. I love it. I just love it. I think South Korea makes the best romance dramas in the whole world. I just love it. And the Japanese yen is going crazy right now on Fiat Leak. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Just think how it's going to go from the rest of the day. Yeah, okonomiyaki. Yeah, I like that. That's a Kansai dish, which is on the west side of Japan, but I love it. And then if you go down to Hiroshima, they do okonomiyaki with a noodle. Yeah, it's really, really good. No hi totai. No hi totai. I don't know what that is, eyes on Dias. I'm not sure what that is. And Vancouver, BC, right? Yeah, I love you. I have been up in, I used to live in Seattle, so I have been to Vancouver many, 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 many times. And Tom, you eat with your eyes as well as not with your mouth. Yes, I do. I wasn't really that much into food until I moved to Tokyo. I was the type of person that used to just eat to just, you know, eat. It wasn't necessarily searching for a certain kind of quality or level. And that has completely changed. Food is now totally different to me since I have moved to Tokyo. And it's because this is a amazing place if you are someone who loves food. Japan is really, really good. So it must be nearly midnight there. Yeah, it is. It's like 11:46 p.m. And I haven't had dinner yet. I was enjoying Alex live stream, and I was popping around just seeing what was going on in the crypto world. And when I heard that he was going to take a break and he walked away, I decided, okay, I'm going to pop on. 56, are you kidding? Yeah, let's just see this. I need to take a look. I have 55.4, but you know, there are depending on the exchange and their liquidity. Oh, thank you so much, Metro or Metho Nelson. Thank you so much. When you have different liquidity on different exchanges, the price will there's that arbitrage that will exist between. Yeah, thank you so much there, Squiffy. What a yeah, I appreciate that. So it could be 56 on it. Really? Michelle, you're saying 56? And Daniel says 55. So, oh, and someone else says 54. That's a big spread, actually. That's a big difference. Craig's got 54. Yeah, I think yeah, everybody seems to be. So I'm really happy to see everyone's talking about Spark because I think that is going to be one of the inflection points for the XRP ledger in a way that is going to make a big difference going forward for that use case. And I think many more people will come in and build on it when they see it. Binance has 55. I see. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to hold your Spark. Okay, that's all right. To get that smart contract into play, you'll have actually till the June 11th to decide if you want to do it or not. And greetings from Germany. Hello, Germany. So nice to see everybody from so many different corners of the world. This is really a very global community. Will it replace XRPL Codius? I think Codius is sleeping right now a little bit, and I think that it's just a different use case, and because it uses the virtual machine of Ethereum. But I don't think it's very possible that Codius will come back into play. I just don't know what Stefan has in mind, if he's still working on that, or if the new RippleX team is going to maybe pick that up. Not sure. I'm not really sure. 55 on Coinbase. Well, I think I think I'm going to wake up to a 60 cents in the morning. That's what I think. Yes, I do. And you are in Tokyo too. Good for you. I am in the southwest portion. I'm down in the Shinagawa-ku area. So I'm not sure where you are in Tokyo, but yeah, we are. You must have felt the earthquake last night, right? That was a pretty good shake. We had a pretty good earthquake at about, I don't know, it was in the evening. It was a 5.8 up in Ibaraki, and it was a long wave. You know, when those earthquakes are big and a little bit far apart, the waves last for about 20, 30 seconds. They're not a lot of fun. That's the one part of Japan that nobody likes. Yeah, well, thank you so much, Toll Collector. I appreciate that. So anyways, of course, the Netherlands. You know, the Netherlands still is hanging on to the 4th position for places that are watched. Hi, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I appreciate you Oh, you felt the earthquake. Yes. Yeah, I really felt it. I'm in a building that's very high, and so I happen to feel it much more than people who are maybe, hello Brazil, living on the ground level. So last night's quake was a good shake. Bank of America, are you kidding me? Yeah, no, we're not kidding you. It's actually on the Ripple website now, and they are a RippleNet customer. So as Brad Kimes says, come on in. XRP is quaking right now too. Yeah, this was an earthquake that wasn't, it was out in the Pacific Ocean. So the fact that it was 5.8 on land, it was a pretty big size quake, and luckily no tsunami, because that's always a big risk we're in uh, when we're in the water, getting that movement of the earth. Well, gosh, I think I should go, because I am going to just wish all of you who are going to be up for the rest of the day have fun watching this price action. And for those of you who are going to call it a day like I am, so it's midnight, I'm going to go get a bite to eat. Yep, I am, Darwin. I'm going to go have dinner. I'm going to eat salmon, actually. And so I'm going to cook a little soy sauce and butter salmon with some spinach. And I have avocado, and no dessert tonight, but I do have cut melon. I bought some melon. Today's a holiday in Japan. And so there was a lot of um, a lot of earthquake salmon. Yeah, there was a lot of discounted food when I went to the store at 7 p.m. Melon is very expensive in Japan, the musk melon. And so I don't buy it very often because it's just so expensive. But tonight, the musk melon, because it's a holiday and nobody was in the market. Well, I shouldn't say nobody, but very, very quiet compared to usual. The musk melon was 30 to 50% off. So I grabbed some. So that's going to be my treat for the evening. All right. So I'm going to leave you at 55. 5, which is a very lucky number in Japan. So we've got double luck. 5, 5. Yeah, you have good avocados in the Dominican Republic. I didn't realize that. We have good avocados that are in California. When I was living in California, the avocados here are coming mostly from Thailand. I think they are coming mostly from Thailand. They're expensive. They're about $3 US, and I don't know how much an avocado is in the United States anymore, but I think $3 for an avocado is expensive. Yeah, it was a pleasure, and I enjoyed being here, Paul. Thank you so much. And James, yeah, James, I'm not going to have a Sapporo beer tonight, but I've actually visited the Sapporo factory up in Hokkaido. That was fun. That was really fun. All right, everybody, it's very hard to say goodbye because we are just, yeah, we're 55 still. So I think that all of you will have a fun time watching this price, and keep a smile on your face. Thank you, Dakota. I will see you. I will have a good sleep. I feel super happy for everybody. And again, let's really, really celebrate and go crazy when we hit that all-time high. I think on this run, we just might do it. All right. Yes. Thank you so much. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.